Not much. How y'all doing today?
Good. How you doing?
I'm great. Another day to get better.
Well, tell us how it's looking running back wise after the first weekend of practice.
Very exciting. I'll tell you that. Very exciting. We got four new young guys that you know about, five actually, but four in camp, and they're doing great. They're learning a lot, picking up the speed. They're really impressive. Then we got Chris. Chris was our main guy returning with production. And you know what you can expect from Chris, a lot of explosiveness. And it just shows that he's used to it. The hosts are clear for him. Imani Bailey, returning, great guy, great back, very explosive, just like Chris. And then we got Mike Orphy and myself. Mike Orphy is coming along just like he did in the spring with the physicality, his speed, the way he sees it, and myself just continue to build my rhythm, feeling really good coming back. And just the whole group as a whole, we just focus on stacking our days, getting better and better.
As far as
you guys complement each other.
What'd you say?
I was saying, how do you feel like you guys complement each other?
I think we complement each other very well. We got a great mix of speed and strength in the room. None of our guys are weak. I can tell you that. Our room puts up great numbers in the weight room, and it shows in our physicality. And we play with great speed in our room. So I think we complement each other really well. We do well in the ring game, passing game, and we were always focused on continuing to improve in the pass blocking. So that's a big emphasis that we have.
For you personally, how long have you been waiting for this moment?
I have been waiting for this moment since college football started for me. Just work while you wait and embrace your role. We talk about that all the time. The key to having a successful team is to have guys embrace their role on the team. And in the past, my role was special teams, and I took that role and I embraced it big. And I set my goal is to be the best special teams player I could be. And now that's shifted more into the backfield, as well as my role. If I still do play some special teams, I still want to be the best that I can at that. But in the backfield, for sure, this year, more emphasis on it's time. It's time to pick up. And Coach DeLuke talks about it all the time. The standard is the standard. We lost guys. Standard in the running back room is the standard, and we're gonna keep it going.
How do you feel like you mentioned working while you wait? That's a pretty famous roadism around here. How do you feel like that time on special teams prepped you to be ready to get real carries in the backfield?
Because you're out there, regardless, when you're out there on the field, it's going to be a physical game, especially when you play with the Raging Cajuns with that Louisiana on your chest. We play physical. And just getting out there with your guys, and Coach Napier stresses it. If you're one of 11, if it's offense, defense, or special teams, you're out there because they trust us, and we trust them. That our teammates trust them we can do our job. So just playing, if you're playing any snap in a game for the Raging Cajuns, you're doing something well, and it just gives you that confidence, gives you that rhythm, that feel of the game. No lights are too big.
And you've learned from a lot of guys who are now in NFL camps right now. How much did learning from them help you, and what have you taken maybe from each of those guys?
I learned a lot from them. Mainly it's the way we prepare. The way we prepare in the running back room is very intense. Every day is intense. Every drill is intense. It's game day rep, every single rep. We don't do any reps have speed unless it's a walkthrough. Just the way their preparation, the way they recover, the way we go about weight room, everything, the classroom, how we study, how we watch film. It's all the small details. You put them together into a package, and then you can make something happen.
As a leader of this team, how would you kind of evaluate or assess kind of the vibe and the way the first weekend of practices was handled by everyone on the team in general?
I'm very excited where our team is now, and I'm very excited to see the progress that we're going to continue to make. The momentum is strong. We got a great group of vets coming back with a lot of talent with the young guys, and you put those together in a camp-like environment like this year. Last year was different with COVID, but being around each other, being able to get to know the guys, get to know them personally, and then go out there in the field and work classroom and things like that. The momentum we've been putting together, I think it's going to be special.
Which of those freshman running backs is maybe separating himself a little bit this, off season, early in camp here?
That's tough because you look at all of them and they're all doing something really well. You got Montreal from New Orleans. He's really, really good tempo, being able to see the hole and hit it. You got Dre from Hemphill, very, very, very strong, and he's faster, way, way faster than your typical guy that size. You got Kendrell. Kendrell is a hard runner. Play speed is phenomenal. And Terrence is big, strong downhill. He likes to run behind his pads. All of them are showing really good sparks.
TJ, was it a tough decision for you to leave Army? Like, was the structure or regiment or whatever just not for you, or was that an easy call? And then once you did decide to leave, how easy was it to decide on here, or did you look at other options as well?
Leaving Army was a very tough decision. I was doing well there. I was putting myself in a position to play in the backfield that following year, but it was tough because of the people. I was with a great group of guys there. I was with a great staff, and the military is full of great people. But just through a lot of prayer and thinking, God told me he was switching my route. And I looked at a few other schools, but UL was one of the ones that pointed out from the jump. I don't think I would have ever said this, but I'll give a shout out to Levi Lewis. When Levi Lewis was being recruited by Army, I hosted him in his official visit. And then when he got wind that I was transferring, he was the first guy from UL to give me a call. So he's 1-0 against me in recruiting. But UL just felt like home. And I came and visited during the camp day. And I heard about Coach DeLuke. I knew some of the guys he coached in the past. Then I looked into Coach Napier and finally got to meet him. And his understanding his philosophy and things about people and how you care for people, and his thought process of the game made the decision really easy.
You hosted him where?
Say that again.
Where'd you say you hosted him?
I hosted Levi at his official visit at Army.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that. Huh.
So I was trying to get him there, but he ended up getting me here.
You guys go back to Baton Rouge, talking about you and Levi, to be in a backfield with someone that you've known for, I would imagine, close to a decade, if not longer. Just what's that been like, and how much, you mentioned it, him having that influence, how much did him being here and having the role that he had even at that time influence your decision to come here?
Oh, it influenced it a lot. I know what type of guy Levi is, and then seeing his role on the team and the way he talks about it. Levi is one of the most genuine guys I've ever known, and he's never going to change. And me and Levi, our conversations, our chemistry is on such a strong level. It's not just football, it's life, it's our mental, it's everything, it's family. And just having that made the decision way easier, and it made the transition easier. And now it makes it now easier. We get a play call, me and Levi talking the backfield, and it's, all right, I know what you got, you know what I got your back, let's get it going. So it just makes everything easier, and I love that guy to death, and I know for certain he loves me too.
How long have you known him?
You say how long have I known him?
Yeah.
I can't even give you a time. Sometime low, probably 7, 8, probably met each other playing football or basketball in break league, and just a long time.
What is just your thoughts on the offensive line? You know, how good are they this season, opening things up for all you guys as a collective running back group?
Oh, 5 equals 1, and it's really more than 5. They plug in guys and they don't skip a beat. We're so blessed to have a group of guys who all are experienced, all are good at what they do, and they come together. And the trenches is where it begins. And the way we play football is physical. It's downhill. There's no secret. And having an O-line like the O-line that we have makes it a lot easier.
And everybody's talking about what you guys lost at running back. Obviously, those were some talented guys, but does that give you guys a chip on your shoulder to say, you know, we can pick up where everything left off?
Definitely. The standard is the standard, and the standard doesn't lower. We always want to rise it. So it's not just where they left off, it's how can we do better as a room, as a whole? What can we do better that we didn't do last year and the year before? So always a chip on the shoulder.
And do you feel like you guys are vital for this first game, given, the running game can really set the tone, and it has for most of your big games last season? Do you feel an added pressure in this Texas game to really get the offense going in the right direction?
Not an added pressure at all. It's just opportunity to perform. I'm pretty certain every group on our team, we focus on being balanced teams. So receiver room, the quarterback room, the O-line, the running back room, we're all vital parts to our team and to our offense. So it's no added pressure. It's just an opportunity for us to go out, showcase, play the best of our ability for the team.
TJ, what are your impressions or appreciation level or whatever for the coach talked about the speakers that they got to help kind of motivate and talk to y'all? What is that like to have guys of such, like of those stature that have talked to y'all?
Man, that's amazing. I'm a big note taker. Today I got 2 pages of notes from our speaker. Yesterday I got 2 pages of notes from our speaker. And some of the things that they hit dead on. I asked Charles Tillman a question yesterday, and he went on about the quotes. And one that stuck out was mental toughness, the ability to be at your best on command. And that one really stuck with me. I wrote it down and put a star next to it. Today with Chris Ballard, just his process and his resilience and just him talking about be where your feet are, embrace your role. We preach that, embrace your role, and his emphasis on team. Coach, they never miss. Every summer, every fall camp, our speakers are always spot on. This year has been really, really good.
TJ, would it matter for you guys to start the season ranked if that were to happen, just based on respect and last season, or does it all just boil down to Texas and that setting the tone?
It doesn't matter to us at all. What only matters is starting 1-0 and going 1-0 every week from there.